This is Pong. Pong was released in 1972 by a game industry called Atari. Pong opened a whole new world of entertainment. After the release of Pong, the video game market grew in size drastically. However, the glorious days did not last long. Nolan Bushnell, the CEO of Atari, sold his company to Warner Brothers. Warner's Atari had no basic understanding of game manufacturers, so they ended up exploiting the game developers and believed that whatever they create, gamers will buy their games anyway. This negligence ended up demoralizing the passionate game developers and losing trust of gamers by releasing ridiculous games. Its nonsense reached its peak on 1982 Christmas. The biggest failure of the era, E.T., showed up in this world with only 5 weeks of development.
제가 지금부터 아타리 AT 게임을 해보겠습니다.
In order to figure out how bad the game was, we made 2 testers play the game.
일단 아타리 회사에서 게임을 너무 급하게 만든 탓인지 게임의 완성도가 떨어졌고, 더 이 게임의 큰 문제점은 일단 게임 목적의 자체가 뭔지 잘 이해를 하지 못하겠습니다.
The controls were strange and the game did not include specific rules, which makes the game pointless.
아니요, 저는 이 게임이 무료라고 해도 전 다른 게임을 할 것 같습니다.
This game is waste of time and money. Who wanna buy this?
The result was dreadful. The horrible event dropped Atari's reputation into the bottomless pit. The scale of the whole video game market fell from $3.9 billion to $100 million. From then, almost none of the gamers spent their money for a single game. As a result, Atari buried all of their game leftovers in New Mexico. Nowadays, we call this incident the Atari Shock. Fortunately, 2 Japanese game industries appeared and rebuilt the market again with the 2 well-known games, Super Mario Bros. And Sonic the Hedgehog. 30 years have passed after the shock. Game manufacturing technologies has made tremendous progresses. Gamers these days enjoy better graphics, better sound effects, and better sense of reality. Not only qualities, but also various platforms are now available for gamers to entertain, such as Game Boy, PlayStation, Nintendo DS, virtual reality, and even our mobile phones. Now, people are able to play games anywhere, anytime. But, as the time goes by, some game companies started to repeat the nightmares of Atari. The gaming industry started to treat games as commodities and were eager to earn maximum profit with any method they can use. Again.
저는 평소에 게임을 좋아해가지고 많은 게임을 사봤어요. 뭐 예를 들어 스팀에서는 한 비싼 게임만 50개 정도 사봤고, 물론 거기에는 좋은 퀄리티의 게임도 있었지만 뭐 질이 낮은 그런 안 좋은 게임들도 몇 개 있었죠. 예를 들어 노맨즈 스카이라던가 최근에 나온 뭐 마이티 넘버 9이라는 게임도 해봤는데, 그 게임은 저희들의 돈을 모아서 만든 크라우드 펀딩이라는 그런 전략을 이용해서 만든 기대를 미치지 않는 그런 게임이었어요.
Let's move outside from Europe and America. Here is one of the fastest developing country in the world, China. In 2014, they removed the regulation on transaction of games, which was made in the year 2000. In 2016, the annual revenue in the Chinese game market reached over $24.4 billion, which was $800 million more than the US. Despite their unimaginable possibility, the Chinese game market is on the wrong track. 97% of Chinese game revenue are earned by PC online and mobile games. China made their people familiar with playing games for free. The problem is, free games are not actually free. As the game itself does not require any money, the developers include advertisements in their games or lure people to buy game items, which only degrades the quality. The biggest problem of Chinese games is the copycat. Copied games not only influence Chinese people, but also well-known foreign games.
Movings, skills, turrets, everything's the same.
With weak regulation and copyrights, Chinese game developers could simply copy other countries' games and make profits. Some games are exactly the same to the original one.
The well-known computer game designer Chris Crawford said, "Game is creative expression of art, if made for its own beauty." Game companies, will you let it happen again?